I really want to make a cake.
Wow, guys, cancel her. She doesn't know her ponies.
Wait until you see the cake pan that we're using today.
I'm a little worried I overfilled them.
Hello and welcome to another video. I am in the dumps. Is that a saying? I'm in a hole. I'm in the bottom of a hole and I need to not be in the bottom of a hole anymore. So I've decided to make a cake because I've been wanting a cake for like a week, and I put on one of my favorite YouTube videos that I rewatch, and it's a birthday vlog and she's making a cake. So I want to make a cake now, even though I've been wanting to make a cake for like a week. So the problem with that is I don't have good pans for a cake. I don't have cake mix. It's okay, guys, its tail goes back in. What a poor design. Sorry, my troll from Iceland, from my beloved friend who travels the world, her little tail fell out, and that really scared me. Sorry. She can join us. I love her. Don't judge her. I want to go to Goodwill and I want to go to Walmart, because Goodwill I can find cuter, cheaper pots and pans and whisks, etc. And then I was going to make the cake from scratch, but that just requires more money. I love baking from scratch. It is one of my favorite things to do. I just ran out of all of my baking supplies and it's really hefty and expensive to replace all of that at once. So I'm not baking the cake from scratch. I think I'm gonna go with Funfetti cake. And I don't know what frosting yet. We'll see. Maybe Peeps frosting, because I'm a Peep ultra fan. One day you guys will see my Peep collection. I just need to set her up all pretty and make the video. But yes, I really want to make a cake. So we're gonna do that together. What's also good about this is, in order to get to the Goodwill, the quickest way to Goodwill is just a 20-minute walk. So like I'm gonna get my steps in, I'm gonna get a nice little cake, I'm gonna get out of the house, all of which is good for me digging myself out of the little hole that I have put myself in. So join me in the adventures of going to the store and making a cake. Oh, I almost fell over. This is the fit. One of my favorite tank tops I own. It's double layered and it has all these sequins flowers. My pair of jorts that I stole from my dad's closet, and my big tote, because we will need that for the collection we're gathering. And then my little Apple Dash. Wow, guys, cancel her. She doesn't know her ponies. My little Applejack school panda. Applejack. Guys, for some reason my brain is not working and I really felt like I got that wrong the second time. But look at her. I pulled her when I was going through a hell travel day. So she's coming along for the adventure. I was actually gonna bring my troll with me. Guys, drop troll names in the comments. But I then realized if her tail came off in the house, I don't want her tail to come off while I'm like out adventuring in the world. So unfortunately she can't come with us, but this is the fit and let's go. Something that the professionals are unfortunately correct about is, if you're sad, maybe don't listen to the saddest music known to man, and maybe, just maybe, listen to some happy music and it'll help a little bit. I am back home. I get too scared to film in public. I've really tried, but it's really hard. So you get a haul from home. The first thing is a cupcake pan where they're flower shaped, I think. This looks like a tulip. Flowers. I don't know if that's what they're meant to be, but that's what they look like to me, so that's what they are. I'm just gonna put stuff on the floor because I'm gonna wash this off anyways. Ooh, not cooking related, because I went to Goodwill. I got this beautiful beaded dress. It has this really pretty flower on the top that, now that I see, it's just held on with a pin, so it looks like a brooch flower. But look at all that pretty beading. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm thinking about wearing this during my birthday week. I want to collect 7 really pretty dresses to wear during my birthday week. Another not food related thing is these Victoria's Secret pink hangers. I think there's around 20 of them. I'm so sorry, that was a horrible noise. But they were 99 cents each. Look at how pretty they are. They're going to go on another thing that I found today that I'm going to show you guys. Then there is season 1 of Glee. It is in 2 different things. That's how many episodes there are. But I think it's finally time for me to start Glee. And since I could find the first season secondhand, it's a sign. Because this one has been at that Goodwill for about a week. And this one I just saw today. So it was time to purchase them. A big mixing bowl, because I wasn't sure if we owned one. So even if we do, now we have 2. There's more hangers. Wait until you see the cake pan that we're using today. This is why, one second, I'm gonna wait till I'm done getting all of these out because it's loud. This is why I love shopping at secondhand stores, because you just wouldn't find, it smells weird, I need to wash this. You just wouldn't find this for this cheap at a regular store. It's a cupcake cake pan. It's a cupcake shaped cake pan. I become closer and closer to Pinkie Pie every single day. Oh my God, look at how cool it is. This is what we're making today. It's so fun. My life is overran by cats. On a daily basis, I am outnumbered. I have 2 cats. My roommate has 1 cat. There are only 2 people in this apartment. On a daily basis, I am outnumbered by cats. But isn't this so cool? I'm very excited to use it. I'm hoping it bakes evenly. I'm a little bit worried about that, but I can't wait. And then we have the cake supplies. Now, these are just for me because it's peak season, and as I said, big Pete fan. So I got these. I just wanted, they don't have my strawberry Peep Delights right now anywhere. They have the classic Peeps and the orange ones. I want strawberry. I want the strawberry Peeps. I got a whisk because I don't know if we owned one, and I'd rather buy a second whisk than be sad that I don't own a whisk and not be able to make this. We got 2 flavors of cake. Funfetti for the, I don't know. Funfetti for the base of the cupcake, and then strawberry for the frosting of the cupcake. I don't know, would they be better switched? We're gonna keep it this way for now, of funfetti for the base and strawberry for the cake, for the frosting. Then I got strawberry frosting as well. I got 2 of them. Hopefully that's enough to cover everything. Then the rainbow sprinkles, all they had was this vat and then something 3 times the size of this. Those were the only options of sprinkles. So I got the smaller one, and hey, you can never have too many sprinkles. And then I got a Red Bull. Let me show you the final thing I got. Ooh, this might be very unstable. It was only $4, so I'm not really that worried if it doesn't work out the way I want it to, but hopefully it does. Look, it's a clothing rack. Vera is very curious about it, but I've been looking at one of these online for like years, and this one was only $4. So it might be shit quality, but I think it's a good starter rack. Anyways, I think it's time to clean the dishes, and then I will start on making the cake. I haven't started the cake yet. As you can hear in the background, my dishwasher is still going, but I am now on a time crunch. It is 5:10. My roommate gets back at 6 from work. Very exciting. She has a new job. I can't wait to talk about it a little bit more. This is only her 2nd day. And then I invited our friend and her partner over because there's gonna be a lot of cake and I wanted to share the cake. So I'm very excited for that. I just wanted to update you guys. I am tidying up the house a little bit because we're having company over. But besides that, I am just very impatiently sitting here waiting for my dishwasher to be done. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to make the cake if you couldn't tell. So I will see you when the washing machine is done. Everything is clean, so I have our supplies here. But first, let's preheat the oven. I should have done this already. We're gonna preheat the oven to 350. Oven preheated, and gonna oil the pan first, but I'm gonna use our fun little spray oil that we have. This beautiful guy. Okay, so actually I need to put up my hair first and then I can get into this. It'll make more sense then. I really hate the feeling of hair on the back of my neck. That's why in most videos I'll either have my hair in braids or up, or like just not touching the back of my neck. I really hate the feeling of it. And don't tell my roommate, guys, she'll get a little too. My roommate has been campaigning for this for years of our lives. I've been thinking about shaving my head. And just like getting really a couple really nice wigs. Just like a couple really high quality wigs and shaving my head. And just wearing wigs on days I want hair, and being okay with being bald on days I don't have hair. I was bald as a kid. I was a cute bald kid, and I think I'd make a okay bald adult. So I've been thinking about it. If you know any like nice wig companies, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about investing. It's just, I think that would make my life easier. I think having the option to have hair would be really nice. There's one side all oiled. I'm hoping it's oiled well enough. There's a Pinkie Pie Jello tin out in the world that I'd like to get my hands on one day to make a cake, but I'm worried since it's a Jello tin, it wouldn't hold up in the stove the way I need it to. And I don't need things going poorly in my stove, you know? I believe the pan is all oiled. I'm gonna use one of these to put the oil napkin on. Pan all oiled, we can start on the base cake, which I think I will do strawberry. We've changed our minds. It's gonna be strawberry. Here's our big bowl. I need my measuring cups, which are super cute, by the way. Perfect for the occasion. Look at them. It's a little strawberry cake, and it has a little cherry on the top. I need the half and the full. We need full cup water. I'll get that from my sink. Ow. I remember you're supposed to read instructions for cakes or for baking. So there's the water. I have the oil over here. And let's read the first step. Set oven, coat pan. Cake mix. Okay. Cake mix first. Yes, I think once I move back home, I'm going to, this is embarrassing. Yeah. I think once I move back home, I'm gonna shave my head just because I get so overstimulated in the heat and I don't think I'm gonna like my hair in the heat like that. So I think in July, we're gonna have a shaving my head video. I want it, I know hair is based on the person and not the haircut, and a lot of the times when you cut your hair, to look like a person, you like never really end up looking like that person. I understand that, okay? That being said, I want to cut my hair short into a pixie and then I think get it permed to have it look like Isabel Merced. I really like the way, wow, this smells amazing. I really like the way her little pixie looked, and I'm pretty sure those curls are natural for her. They're not natural for me, so I would want to get it permed by my friend who's also a hairstylist. Half a cup of oil. But you guys are the first to hear it. Sophia's shaving her head. Summer of 2026. I was gonna wait till summer of 2028 after I graduated, but then I did realize that like I can just wear wigs. Does that say half a cup? That feels like a lot of oil. That looks really unpleasant. And now my little thing is all oily. I know I should have had vegetable oil, but I just don't have any, and I googled it and it said olive oil is fine for cakes. If it tastes like shit, I'm gonna cry. This is like so much more work than it's supposed to be. And a tree, a whole tree, eggs. Do I have enough for both? Yes, I will. Oh, split right in half. No shells. No shells. Maybe I spoke too soon. Beautiful. Uno. This. Oh no. Perfect. Oh, I dropped the whole thing in. I was doing so well. And stir. I don't love the texture that's going on. Okay, this is what we got going on. Can you see that? I can't tell the angle. This is the cake. I feel like that's enough. That feels like too much if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's done. I'm gonna wash my hands. Yay, I'm so excited. This is gonna be so yummy. I think I'm just going to put the funfetti in and mix, and it's gonna be a little bit of strawberry funfetti because I don't want this mix to go to waste. I'm gonna do this off camera because I want to watch YouTube. I will see you once the second one is poured.
I'm a little worried I overfilled them.
So I might have overfilled them just a teeny tiny bit. Just a little bit. Something I didn't anticipate is the tip of the frosting part of the cupcake was very hard to balance on my oven tray. But it's all baked now and it's cooling because it said cool for minimum 20 minutes so that it comes out the correct shape. So it's currently cooling, but it is all baked and it is baked all the way through. Stupid. Oh, I think I went a little bit deeper than I should have. Hot, hot, hot. Ooh, it looks so good. Yum, yum, yum. I'm so happy it didn't spill over. Oh, it looks so good. It's all leveled. I have to clean up everything I just spilled onto the counter. And I'm gonna put it in the fridge for like 10 to 15 minutes because it's still not cool enough and I don't want it to break when I take it out of the mold. Both of the pieces came out basically perfect and now it's time to frost. I'm gonna leave the bottom this color because it looks like wrapping, but I'm gonna frost the middle, put it on top, and then frost the frosting. Is this satisfying? It's not for you. Frosting so delicately and carefully so it doesn't fall apart on me. I'm so scared. Ah. Transfer sleigh. Oh, it does not look as good on that side. What a sleigh. Now let's just frost the top, see how this goes. I'm scared. Work in small little sections. Do we crumb coat it? Do I put another coat on top of this after putting it in the freezer? Perfect. Looks so ugly, but I love it. We are going to put it in the freezer and do a second layer, and then she's all done. This is the finished product. I think it looks so cute, and people will be here in either 30 minutes to an hour. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.